Hi everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome to the beginning of our adventure into Final Fantasy VII, one of the classic RPGs of all time, and one particular favourite of mine. So, without further ado, let's begin our epic journey, and let's have some fun, relive some memories, and perhaps even learn something. So, let's get on with it. New game. Now let the fun begin. First of all, we can pick up 2 potions from this fella right here. Now this version that I bought is the re-release that was released last year, and I've had a few goes at playing it. It's something that I really enjoy. I like how they have updated the graphics a bit. First of all, let's try a bit of bolt on this guy. Yeah, I was really pleased when they re-released it. Being a console gamer mainly, I never had a chance to play this before on the PC, so it's good to see how the PC can handle it, and how the graphics are slightly better. And I tell you what, the community has made so many crazy mods that have really increased some of the quality, the gameplay, and added extra challenges. One thing I'll do real quick is change some of the options in here. I prefer cursor on memory, ATB recommended, but this all needs to be much faster. Yeah, so I first played this game back in 1997 when I first got my PlayStation. It came as part of a bundle, which was pretty sweet, and I remember my dad telling me at the time that I would be playing this game for much longer than the rest of the games, which is very true, because here I am many years later still playing it today, even doing a YouTube video on it, so it's not bad at all, not bad at all. So here we are as Cloud, gonna blow up some reactors. I think we'll just stick with Cloud here, no point in changing it. Got some attitude with him, this Cloud. I love the music in this game. It's one of the high points of the gameplay is getting to listen to all the music, and I was gutted when they changed the files because the music just doesn't sound right. It's not the same as the PlayStation version. I've heard you can change it. I've just never gotten around to doing it. But the music it's a work of art. It's absolute genius. So here we go, just run in. As I've played this game many times, I am well versed in what to do, so I will try and explain. And give some hints and tips as I'm going along. We'll see what happens. If anybody's got any suggestions of what might be good for me to try out, one of the main things that I'm going to try and do is grind less. I tend to fight random battles for a long time, make myself completely OP, and then steamroll the game, which isn't really fun. So we're going to try and do it complete. Grinding may be needed at some point, but that certainly isn't going to be done on camera, so I can save you that. Here we go, into the reactor itself. It's the whole story of Mako and Shinra and the planet is just something that's really good, and it's one of the best stories in games that I've played anyway, and it's something that I could keep playing this game over and over again. If we come over here, quickly go down here, there is a chest that we can grab. Obvious for anybody that does know. But if you didn't, there you go. You learned something. You learned something already. But yeah, as I was saying, this is a game that I've played many times, so I'll try and give my hints and tips and try and get the best out of your game whilst doing a reasonably quick playthrough. So I'll go through as many points as possible. I won't be doing 100% run through, as it's just not something that I'm not particularly interested in, because it takes far too long. But I'll try and give as many hints and tips as I go along. Here we go, Cloud as always, just being nice and moody. He sure has an attitude problem, that Cloud. Boom, off we go. So as I'm playing this on the PC, I'm actually using an Xbox controller, because I just find it so much easier than using the keypads and the number pads. It was just a bit too. It's just so much easier on a controller. Makes life so much simpler, really. I love Barrett's gun arm. I used to always use Barrett when I was younger. Just this huge monster of a man with a gun on his arm. What more could you want? There's similarities to Mr. T as well. That was always fun when you were younger. Here we go. Another thing I want to try and do in this video series is use different characters. As I mentioned before, I always used to use Barrett, and that's because he's pretty cool. But there was certain characters that I neglected, shall we say. I won't say any names just now, just in case anybody in the world that is watching this hasn't played it before. But I want to try and use different characters, mix it up a bit, because it just gets a bit boring using the same people. I think it's interesting to try and mix up limit breaks and just use a different set of skills, because I used to just go for the attack route all the time, power myself up with grinding so much that you can just one-shot everything with a swipe of a sword or a round from a gun, and it just wasn't as fun that way. So I'm going to mix up the characters, so if there's any suggestions, please pop them in the comments, and the highest rated ones, you never know, I will use more of. But I definitely want to mix things up as much as possible. So here we go towards our first bit of materia, the restore materia. Very handy. Nothing but a hunk of junk, baby. Set the bomb. Shit, son. We done set off the alarms. So, here we come. Boys and girls, we are onto our first boss battle, and it is the Guard Scorpion. Now, the secret of the Guard Scorpion is you just fire a bolt on it with Cloud. That'll do double damage, and then we'll also have Barrett just using his guns just now, because that's all he has. But one thing that I did as a noob when you're younger, and I'm sure many people have also done it, so I don't feel as stupid, but at some point the Guard Scorpion will go into its attack mode, and its stinger at the back, its tail, will rise above its head. Now, Cloud does warn you that that's gonna, if you attack it while it's in this mode, it will counter-attack with a big-ass laser, which will wipe you out. You wouldn't believe how long I sat there trying to work out how to get past this boss here, because I just kept getting wiped out because it kept using its counter-attack. And when I found out that all you needed to do was wait, heal up, and accumulate your HP until it calms down, it puts its tail down, going all nice and flaccid, and then here we are, here's what I'm talking about, attack stance. So it's going to counter attack if I do anything here. So what do? We just heal up with potions if we will. But we don't really need to. Cloud's on 226 and Barrett's on 266, so we're alright. So now its tail's down, we can start pummeling again with bolt and attack. Easy enough, but if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get wiped out. As I did numerous times as a kid. Crazy, eh? This bad motherfucker knows what he's doing. So now Cloud has his limit, and we'll get to see Braver. And now limit breaks in this game work very similar to other games, as damage accumulates, you'll see the limit bar go up, and boom, there you go, you get your limit break, do ultimate damage, and win the boss fight. Boom. Boss 1 done, boys and girls. Boss 1 done. And we get an assault gun, which is a brand new weapon for our pal Barrett here. But as now we've set a bomb, we need to get the hell out of here. But before we get the hell out of here, we need to fight some grunts that have just appeared. Again, Bolt on the sweeper in the back row will take him out no problem. I love the animation in the magics. It's something that they've done really, really well, and I don't know, I just really enjoy using the magics in this game. Some of them are so damn sweet, as we'll see later on. There we are. The timer is still ticking, as you see, as we go through battles, so obviously we want to avoid as much as possible. But as we come up to the save here, I think that will do us for today. That's just a first wee glimpse. We've done 15 minutes into the game, so I think that's a suitable point to stop. We'll save it in file 6. Have a nice wee save here, and there we are, 16 minutes in, 480 gil, and that's just completed the first boss. Lovely stuff. So we'll just go and we'll quit just now. But yes, there we go. Boss 1 done. Started. Got a Barrett in our team already, and there we go. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave comments on the channel, and any likes and subscribes and anything like that really does help me. Please say whether you liked the first episode, anything that you can give me feedback on, positive, negative, it always helps, and any tips, challenges, anything like that you want to see in my Final Fantasy VII playthrough. So thank you very much for joining me in day 1 of our adventure. I will be doing regular updates, and yeah, peace out, have a good day, and look after yourself.